I was playing a tournament at Flossmoor Golf Club, all right? So Flossmoor's a private club in the area, and it's really, really nice. It's very, very old school, really a lot of great holes. Got to drive it well, okay? So was out there. First hole, it's pouring rain. Hit driver, it goes super high. It's not going well, but it's in play. It's like, all right, whatever. Get out there, play the hole, make bogey, almost throw my club because it's absolutely pouring. And then we make that bogey, hit my tee shot on the next hole. The 11th hole is a par 3 in the bunker, and then they blow the horn. We got lightning. Okay, so we go in, 2-hour rain delay. Come back out, actually get my par, get up and down from that bunker, and then I have 2 more holes where I hit driver, and they both take off super high, and they don't go anywhere. And I'm looking at, I'm like, what's going on? And I've been crushing my driver. This is the Ping G425 Max. Well, take a look. Going on to the next hole, turns out the face is cracked. So we got a problem. Something's going on. Can't use it, and it's damaged. So SOL there. So have to go the rest of the day. We're playing from 6,800 yards, just the 3-wood. And this is a fairly new 3-wood, but I absolutely love this Cobra 3-wood. Okay, so have to go with this the rest of the day. Now I'm giving up significant yardage, but I hit every fairway with this club from there in, and I actually swung it really well. Again, just been hitting the ball great. Yeah, I had to hit 5 and 6 irons and 4 irons and even a 2 iron into some of these par 4s because, you know, 470, 460 par 4s, and I'm hitting 3-wood off the tee and I'm leaving myself 220, 215. But man, I hit it good. So it came time, it's like, all right, what do I do about the driver? I need a new one. Well, I'm hitting this club so good. I love it. I also went and got fit a couple of weeks ago, almost a couple months ago now. And I actually fit really well into the Cobra driver, which is why I got the 3-wood in the first place. But said, you know what? Let's go ahead, we're gonna check this out because they have a good trade-in program. Even with the broken driver, they took that Ping G425, $280 credit towards the driver. And so now we ended up with the Cobra LTDX, actually the low spin head, and we've got the 10C 65 gram X-Flex shaft, which is a lower spinning shaft. And we've got a new toy. So what's that mean? We gotta test it out. Let's do it. So we ended up with this Cobra driver. So again, I did get fit and I got fit into this driver. Now, I stayed with the 425 Max. First off, I already had that driver. If you might remember, I used to have the sub 70 driver, which I still have that, but that one just was giving up too much ball speed, not getting enough distance on that one. Great driver, especially for the price, but I didn't want to sacrifice that much distance for my game, just based on what was going on for me. So I went with the 425 Max, which when I hit that one, I hit that thing really good, but the issue is I was still giving up a lot of distance, and it was really just coming from how much spin I was generating. And I was playing some events and it's like, man, I'm just not getting it out there like I would like to. I should have some shorter clubs and have some chances to go for it. And so playing my event, getting that 3-wood in my hand, it's like, man, I really like the 3-wood. I mean, I love it, hitting it really well. I gotta try this club and see what we get. But I decided to do a little adjustment and go into low spin head. It's set at 9 degrees. I haven't done anything with the weights. We've got more weight on the heel, okay? More weight on the heel. So what that means is the toe being lighter, it actually will help it close a little bit. Now I might change that a little as we go. We'll see how it's going. I tend to not like hooking the ball. Even though I try to play a draw, I try to avoid a hook. So we're gonna hit a few shots, and we've got the driver. It feels good as I swing it, but let's take a look at some numbers that we're getting as we go. That felt pretty good. Let's see. 259, we are hitting into the wind. I'm down a little on my angle attack. Let's see, ball speed 153, 263 total. Where's my spin at? 3176 with the range ball. That's actually pretty good with these spinny range balls. So let's try that again. Plus I hit down on it a little bit. Let's see if we can get more up on this bad boy. Oh yeah, that's good. And again, we're hitting into the wind, so that spin's gonna be a little bit exaggerated, but you can see dropping it under 3,000. Still a little down on it. I like to be up a little more. What I like is that club speed with this thing, 109, 110. So that means I'm leaving a little bit of room in there for some ball speed. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to sacrifice the sugar. Okay, let's get this off the range ball mode. Let's just go. Oh baby, that's the flight. So what I'm getting on the flight, I'm interested to see these numbers. 107, 250 carry. I was a little slower. You see the smash went up. 2350 with that spin. 2350. So that's awesome. I don't think I pured that one 100%, but that flight is what I'm looking for. So what am I looking for when I'm hitting a drive? Well, from a numbers perspective, you know, if I decide, hey, do I like a driver or not, it all comes down to, is the launch where I want it to? So that was 11.6. I like that. I don't like going too high. There's some people that get it 14, 15 degrees. If you're on the faster ball speed side, you can keep it a little bit lower. The biggest thing for me has been spin. I gotta keep the spin down, you know, otherwise I get these kind of ballooning shots. And then, you know, it's been windy. You can actually see the wind blowing here. It's been windy a lot of late, and that ball is gonna start getting affected by the wind. So I want a much flatter ball flight. So you can see on this one, when it gets up there, it launches, and then it's gonna basically do kind of like an umbrella where it starts to really go and give me a shape of it's gonna go out and land and probably get some run on it. Now again, today we're into the wind, so that's gonna be affected a little bit, but by the fact that I'm hitting it into the wind and I'm not getting that balloon ball and I'm able to get one that's at low 2000 spin, man, that's what I wanna do. And so what made that happen in this club? Well, what it ends up being is the shaft. That's a big deal, trying to get the correct shaft. This one feels great, but also the way they weight the heads, getting the low spin head for me is something that's good. Now, I don't think a lot of people should get low spin heads per se. I think spin can be a good thing for some people, but I think that they need to be looking at it and saying, all right, I need to hit the ball in the middle of the face. So a lot of the max heads end up being really, really good for people. But the thing you gotta look at is, are you hitting it in the center where you're getting some ball speed, but you're also just getting a nice flight that's kind of consistent. It's predictable launch, all of that. And then if it, let's say it was launching too high or it was launching too low, I could actually adjust the loft of the head. That's where the loft would come in. But for me right here, just taking a look at it, again, that being a pretty good swing for me, what we kind of realize is, kind of nailed it with this one. And I'm really excited to try this out. So we're gonna get this one in play, but this driver feels great, looks great, and I like that it has some adjustments that make sense if needed. Now, I thought maybe I was gonna be working with the weights for the heel and the toe. Right now, nuh-uh, gonna keep it right where it is, but I'll keep that in mind if I start seeing the ball go left, that I might wanna change this. But I'll tell you what, this LTDX low spin head feels phenomenal. So I am liking that. Again, can't wait to see it on the course, seeing how much it's running out. We'll report back on that because we've got Chicago golf coming up. Need that ball in play. It's supposed to be dry through the weekend, so it's probably gonna be dry out there. Get some run, see what we can do. So, new driver in the bag. That's what I'm looking at, and that's why I picked it. If you have questions about it, comment down below. If you have questions about what you think you should have in your bag, comment down below. And as always, click that subscribe button, have more coming up. getting ready for tournament play. Our Chasing Glory series is just about ready. Going through this whole tournament series, had some good play at the start, had to throw some tournaments away to get better. Best tournament was the last one, where actually I didn't have a driver for most of it. Shot 74 there, was really happy with that without the driver. And now we keep going. We got to keep getting a little better and better. So we'll do that. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.